Crypto Dough. Once again, welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Dough channel. And today we're talking about if Zebec had a stable coin, but I wanted to introduce you guys to Zebec competition, right? Because a lot of people don't know about the PayFi space. So we have requests, finance, and we also have human finance. And we're going to do a little bit of research, quick 10-minute video on what's going on. If this is your first time here, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. That's all I ask. I pinned right there down below Crypto Dough merch store. Go check that out real quick because it's designed some fine gear on there. Go check it out. Great quality, great style, great wear. Now let's get into it. We're talking about Zebec Network, right? Or Zebec, however you want to announce it and or pronounce it. But right now we're currently at 0.004359, right? 0.004359. You can get it on a myriad of exchanges. You can get it on eToro, Uniswap, Maxi, Gate.io, KuCoin, Crypto.com. I got mine on Crypto.com. Latest news so far is Zebec buys compliance firm Gate Knox ahead of Micah. So they're actually acquiring things. That's one thing that I do like about it, right? That's one thing I like about them. They're working. They did like what XRP was doing. They are acquiring things, right? So pay attention to this, though. Pay attention to this. They acquired GateNet, right? They acquired GateNet. And last time they acquired some science, I forget the name of it. They acquired that, right? But let's go down to see the sentiment. It's bullish. You guys have to remember it went up about 210%. Actually, for me, it went up. I got it at 0.009. So it went up a cool 3.5, 4x, right? I already got my money out. I kept some in there, right? Then I did my research on the competition, on this competition. Now, we have something called Huma. And the reason why I titled this Zebec should have a stable coin is because if they had a stable coin right now, because I thought about it, okay, if you want to get paid every second instead of working every week, getting paid once a week or twice a month, right? You can actually get paid by the second. This is what this technology does. Everyone would like that, but the coin isn't stable enough. So what if they had a stable coin, maybe like a Circle or maybe like a RLUSD, or maybe they created their own stable coin, right? That'd be a positive thing, net gain form, and I think it will be green lights from there. That's what I personally think. Put a one in the chat if you would like to see Zebec having a stable coin. Because y'all know it's built on Ethereum and Solana, but you know Solana just did business with XRP and XLM, which created Circle. XLM created Circle. That's a stable coin right there. So, are they on their way? Are they on their way? We can only assume, right? We can only assume. So that's Zebec for you. Let's get into Huma Finance, right? Huma Finance right now, and this is the original one. Huma Finance is 5 cents. It is 5 cents, but Huma Finance have such a large network. Right now, the market cap is 82 million. It is a low market cap. I love to invest in utility, low market cap. So I'm giving you guys another gem, basically. Zebec, okay, cool. Y'all may have missed Zebec, or wait for a nice pullback, right? Y'all have something called Huma Finance. Go look it up. I can't give you financial advice. This is an entertainment purpose video. I can only show you what's going on. It's on you to actually pursue your endeavors, right? This is Huma Finance, ticker symbol HUMA, Huma Finance, right? This is the first. Let's go down all the way down. Let's read about it, right? Huma is the first. Let me repeat. Huma is the first. Huma is the first PayFi network powering the financial global payments with instant access to liquidity, anywhere, anytime. Let me repeat. Huma is the first PayFi network powering the financing and global payments with instant access to liquidity and anywhere at any time. Huma Finance enables global payment institutions to settle their payments 24/7 using stablecoins and liquidity on chain. So remember when I just told you that the only thing Zebec need is a stablecoin? Well, guess what? Huma Finance already has the stablecoin. You can't say crypto though isn't giving you value. Smash that like button if you agree. Share this video if you agree. Mostly people don't know about what's going on. I care to do my research because what I do is I say, hey, let's go vertical, let's go horizontal. Let's treat it like a business. Let's see how it's going to scale up or scale to the side. Let's treat it like it was a software, like I'm cloud computing right now. Let's treat it like that. What do I want to do? Right? So I said, Zebec, very nice. I love its technology. I like what it's doing. I invested in it, right? Real early. But I say it has to be a competition. I say Huma. And Huma is doing business with everybody. And they're the first in the game. And they already have the stablecoin. So I said, damn, if Zebec had a stablecoin, it'd be ingenious. Huma. Huma already has it. Huma already has it, right? Let's check out a little bit more about Huma, right? Where can we find Huma? I purchased mine on Uniswap the other day. Huma is around 40%, and I believe that at Circle, IPO has played a significant role in drawing attention at Huma. Definitely a positive development for Huma. Hell yeah. I told you guys about a Circle the other day that I got in before the IPO'd at $30 or $31, whatever it was. It went all the way up to $96. I got my 2x out of it, right? But it also climbed to $126. What I did with the profit that I got out of Circle, life's a circle, right? I revolved that profit right back into guess where? Huma. Right back into Huma Finance and bought a little bit of Request. Because I said, oh, I see what's going on right here. I see what's going on. I kind of like the first in the space too, you know? Huma is a DeFi newcomer setting up for breakout. Just reading a couple of little fundamentals right here. It's 82% bullish. I totally agree. Huma joins the global dollar network to advance stablecoin adoption on Solana. What's built on Solana? Is it that? What else is built on Solana? I mean, what else is Zebec built on? Ethereum. I think it needs to move down to Uphold or XRP. But that's a whole nother conversation. If you can't do XRP, do XLM. You can't go wrong with neither. Can't go wrong with neither. Binance unveils Huma Finance on launch pool. Stakes open May 23rd. Huma to me it's a secret gem, guys. Go do your research on it. I know what I'm investing in. I can't tell you what to invest in, right? I can only bring you the sauce. I can only bring you the water. It's on you to drink it. Bitcoin right now is at 110K. Godly. I just told you guys it pulled back to 100K and some change like 500, 100,500. And I said, I'm buying. I seen it. And I caught the dip too. You know, but that's a whole nother thing. Let's go on to, we talked about Huma, right? And you know it's the first in the space, right? As far as this PayFi thing that's going on, right? If you want to get paid instantaneously, this is the way to go. Now let's check out Request. Request is another one. As you guys could tell by my search bar, I have everything up for you guys. Zebec, Huma, we have something called Request. Request right now is at 14 cents. Request right now, out of all of them, Request right now costs the most. So the least is Zebec. Medium but well established is Huma Finance. Request is 15 cents. But let's read into Request. Let's see what Request has to offer, right? And ticker symbol for Request is REQ. REQ. right? The market cap, look, the market cap is just 124 mil. Okay. Low market cap. Anything under 500 million is considered low market cap. Where can you get it? eToro, Uniswap, Binance, Coinbase Exchange, Kraken, crypto.com. You can get it on, not a lot of places, but a few. Crypto ETF issuers request a SEC first to file a rule. Okay, that's good. Ripple reveals SEC's request to vacate injunctions to lawsuit details. It's 91% bullish. I totally agree. But what is request, right? What is request? Request is listed on Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, KuCoin, and many other exchanges. So they listed on the top dogs. Request token powers the Request Network open source protocol via a few mechanisms: anti-spam, governance, staking, discounts, and independency. The Request utility token launched in 2017 ensures that the performance and stability of the Request Network. The Request Network itself is an Ethereum-based decentralized payment system where anyone can request a payment and receive money through a secure means. It removes the requirement for third parties in order to provide cheaper, more secure payment solution that works with all global currency. This is why, to me, mostly banks are going to become insolvent, because they're letting you know that they're trading money with or without your permission. Who cares if we have your permission or not, as long as we have a pair, an email, and as long as it can get there, right? What does that show? What does that show to you? You no longer need these intermediary banks to be the middleman for you sending a large amount of money. You no longer need that. Request can solve the issue. Human can solve the issue. And Zebec, if it have a stable coin coming up, it can solve the issue. I'm just forecasting and foreshadowing to say, Zebec needs to hurry up and get a stable coin. And I'm sure they're probably working that on the works, right? Right? I'm sure it is coming on up. So you heard what Request does. You want a request? It's a payment system, right? It's a PayFi. The Request Network itself is an Ethereum-based decentralized payment system where anyone can request a payment and receive money through a secure means. It removes the requirement for the third parties in order to provide a cheaper, more secure payment solution that works with all global currency. The original white paper is available here. When users create a request for payment, they define to which address the payment needs to be allocated and what's the amount. The user can also define the terms and the conditions of the payment. Woo! I like that. The users can also define the terms and the condition of the payment. So say if I send you 10,000, I say, look, I'm sending you 10,000, but every month and a half you can access. I like this. Every month and a half you can access only 1,000. So I done sent you basically for the whole year $10,000, but you get payments of 1,000 every month and a half. Ingenious. So when a user creates a request, then the user can also define the terms and condition, upgrading a simple request into an invoice. Once this is completed, the user can share their request to be paid by their counterparty. Every step is documented and stored in the Request Network, allowing everyone involved to easily keep track of all the invoices and payments accounting purposes. I like it. So I'm giving you this video to let you guys know what's going on in the PayFi space, right? Pay attention. This is what's going on in the PayFi space. If I add value to you, let me know. Share this video. That's all I ask. Smash that like button. Also hit my crypto guide store. Not my crypto guide store. Get my crypto guide for sure, right? But hit my crypto merch store, and let me show you what I recently just designed. Right, this is what I recently just designed today. This was an XRP merch. This was an XRP merch for my XRP fans, which I am a big holder of XRP. But check it out. You guys see my XRP merch? You guys see the secret symbolism, what's going on, right? That's my XRP merch, right? And let me make sure that you guys can see what's going on. Check it out. Check it out. You got the alien aircrafts, right? You got the XRP in the helmet. Of course, we're on the moon. Check out the number 589. That's what they're hinting that XRP can go to. 589. And this is just an all black. You guys check it out. Check it out. That's how it looks. That's how it looks on the gear. Check it out. Real fine, right? So on that note, I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Thanks. And it's only $29.99. I have a sale. You buy one merch, you get my crypto guide for free. All you got to do is take a picture of it, add me with it, and then I'll send you the code for the crypto guide. On that note, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me know what you think about these PayFi and which one are you going with. 1 in the chat if you're going with Zebec, 2 in the chat if you're going with Human Finance, 3 in the chat if you're going with requests. Put on your seatbelts. This is Crypto Doe. Once again,